Hello everyone, my name is Jan Harding and I'm here to introduce you to the Blackboard Learn system used at Macomb ISD. As 21 Things participants, you are enrolled in the 21 Things for Teachers Blackboard course, and my job is to show you how to navigate, how to access, how to find, and how to navigate that class. So we're starting right now on the Blackboard home screen, and I'm going to give you the URL to access the Macomb Blackboard system. And that URL is bb91.misd.net. So when you're looking for Blackboard, you are going to go to bb91.misd.net. I would like you to make sure that you get your username and your password from your instructor. They should be able to log you in. Or help you log in, at least give you the correct username and password. So here is the home screen. I'm going to go ahead and log in. And that is going to put me on my landing page. And there's one thing I want to share with you about the landing page before we go any further. And that is the Tools module that's generally found on the left-hand side of the screen here. You can see that my cursor is right by it. And I'm going to click on the words Personal Information. That will take me to a personal information screen where I can change my password. So if you were given a generic password such as 12345, you're going to want to make sure that you click this Change Password, type your new password twice, and click Submit. Now, while I cannot see your changed password, if you were to forget a password, you could email me at jharding@misd.net. and I would be happy to reset it for you. So let me put that on the screen for you. Okay, so if you need assistance with your password, let me know. I'm going to cancel. It's going to take me back to personal information, and I'm going to simply use the back arrow button this one time to get back to my screen. Okay. Actually, I hit it twice. Now, once you are in the Blackboard, on the Blackboard landing page, and you've taken care of changing your password if necessary, you will find another module called My Classes. And one of those classes should be 21 Things for Teachers, cohort, in this case, cohort 13. So I'm going to click on that class, and that's how you get into your class. And you can see this will look pretty familiar once you get into your class. I'm actually going to do something. I'm going to switch to the student view, and that way my screen will look exactly like your screen does. So your screen will look like this. I'm in the student preview mode. And you will see that on the left-hand side there are announcements, course information, discussion, tools, and help, as well as the things. This particular section of your class is called the class menu, and I'm just trying to circle it here for you so that you can see it. And your class menu is where you're going to click when you need to get somewhere within your class. Now notice that by default you go in on the announcements page here. And the announcements page will contain all of the announcements pertinent to the course. So if your instructor wants to send something out, you will see it posted here, and you should be able to read the announcement as soon as it's posted. Course information is next. So if I click on the course information link within my course menu, all the course information, such as the handouts you receive the night of your face-to-face, will be posted here, and you can click through these. A lot of times you may be referred by your instructor to say, hey, go in here into the course information. I just posted something that you can use. All right, or you may be looking for another copy of a handout you've received previously. It should be located in course information. We have a discussion board, so when you're directed as an assignment to go to the discussion boards, you will click on Discussions from your course menu, and the discussions that you're going to participate in are listed here. Now they might not all be available to you yet. That's pretty common for us to hide them until we need them. But once you are given an assignment to go to a discussion board, such as this welcome and introductions discussion, you will click on the title of the discussion that you need to post to. The directions are listed here. And when it's time for you to reply to that discussion and the directions were posted on the previous page, you'll click Create Thread, and that will enable you to put a subject, and we always recommend that you put your name in the subject area as well as the topic that you're posting about. And then in this message box, you'll go ahead and type your response here. And when you're all finished, you'll click Submit. Blackboard generally has a Submit button at the top and at the bottom of any page where you're going to do work and you're going to be submitting it. So you can click on either place. Now right now I'm going to leave the discussion board. I don't actually want to post here. So notice I haven't put in the subject of my message here, which I would need to do because it has that star by it. That's a required field. So I'm going to go up to the top to what is called my breadcrumb trail, and this lists all the places that I've been recently in the class. And I'm actually going to go ahead, instead of going back to the discussion board, I'm going to click on the little house and go back home. You should get in the habit of using your breadcrumb trail at the top of the page rather than the back arrow button. Sometimes the back arrow button will kick you out of the course. I know I did it when I was on the landing page because there isn't a breadcrumb trail there, but every place else that you go in the course, if you're using the course menu, you should make sure that you use your breadcrumb trail. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and I am going to click on things 1 to 3. I'm going to pretend that I'm a participant and I'm getting started, and I'm giving you the tour of what it is you need to look at. Now in Blackboard there are 3 icons or little pictures that you're going to see on the different pages that come up as you use your course menu. One of them is a folder. A folder is just like a folder in a filing cabinet. That means that there are more items inside. Another is an assignment, and this little compass with the pencil in it indicates that this is an assignment. So you should work sequentially through your class. So starting with things 1 to 3, I'm going to click on Thing 1 Basics. To get into any folder, item, or assignment in Blackboard, you need to click on the title of the folder, item, or assignment. So we're going to do that right now. Now notice what Basics did. In this case, Basics opened up 3 additional folders. The reason for this is Basics is a very long assignment, or I should say a longer pack with more information, so we've kind of broken it down into parts and pieces. Some of the other things will not have multiple folders. The first thing I'm going to do is click on the introduction, and I'll see the learning objective and standard. I will see the introduction as it appears on, and notice that it's the same information that's on the web page for 21 Things. So I would go through this, and I can click on any of these links and it will take me right out to that particular thing. So if I clicked on, for example, CITW9 and the 21 Things connection, it's going to take me out to that page. I don't want to go there, so I'm going to go to the top of my screen and come back to this tab. And what you can see is at the bottom I gave some directions here. After you're finished with the introduction, return to the previous page using your breadcrumb trail for the lesson about this thing. So we're going to go to the top, go to our breadcrumb trail, and we're going to go back to Thing 1 Basics. Okay, now we've gone through the introduction. We're going to click on Basics. Here's some more information, some things I'm going to look at, possibly some things to do or videos or tutorials to watch. And as I scroll down to the bottom, you're going to see in everything the 21 Things hands-on assignment. Now what I want you to note is that you do not turn in each assignment in your Blackboard class. Instead, you are going to go to your EduBlogs page and you're going to post this assignment given the directions that you've been given in the class. So I know that in your face-to-face you're going to receive a lot of information about EduBlogs, and you're going to hear about how to post to your EduBlog. So for everything you do, you're going to follow the directions for the 21 Things hands-on assignment, and you are going to post that to your EduBlog. However, approximately every 3 to 4 things your instructor wants to review the assignments that you've done and wants to comment on them and give you suggestions for improvement, etc. So going back to the top of my page here, I'm going to go back to Things 1 to 3 again. And the last thing that you're going to see on each of the 21 Things page is the, when you're in Basics, sorry, I shouldn't have clicked back quite that far, is the additional resources. So this is just like the web page. When you click on the additional resources, it's going to take you out, and I can see that those have to be added into this thing yet, so I'll make sure that those get in there for you. So going back to things 1 to 3, what I want you to see is here's where you're going to submit your assignment, where it says Submit Here. So I'm going to click Submit Here. Notice that it will give you a rubric that explains how your assignment is going to be scored. You can read through this on your own, okay, telling you what's from unsatisfactory to transformative, what the range is. I'm going to click Exit. And here's what you will do. The directions are basically telling you this. When you've done the correct number of things, in this case things 1 to 3, you are going to click that assignment and you're going to write a submission. And you are going to say to your instructor, I have completed the work on my EduBlog for things, whatever it happens to be. In this case, 1 to 3. Please visit my blog, and in this case I'll just put a fake URL here. But you would put your real blog address in, and you would say, and review my work. And when you're done with that, there are additional places to, where you could add a file if you wanted to, or additional comments, but you really don't need them. You would just go ahead and click Submit. So that is how you submit an assignment. I'm going to cancel this because what I want to share with you is that once you've submitted your assignment, you can return to this page and click on this title again to see any information that your instructor has posted after reviewing. Now your instructor will put a point value. Your instructor will also give you whatever suggestions for improvement you need, and that is how you will be able to review your grade. So it's the same title, clicking on things 1 to 3 assignment, to submit your assignment and to review the grade. Now, if you need to submit it a second time, and in most cases you probably will based on the feedback your instructor gives you, you will simply go to this page again, the things 1 to 3 page in this case. You'll click on this and you'll do another submission. The submissions are set to accept 2 attempts. So if you need to resubmit, just go back in and resubmit again and tell your instructor, I made the fixes on my EduBlog or did the revisions you suggested. Please review my work again, and your instructor will go in and add the additional points that you earned based on your resubmission. So that's basically it. If you have questions about your Blackboard class, feel free to email me at jharding@misd.net. And I'd like to personally welcome you to the 21 Things and thank you for taking time to watch this video.